Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another month of Podcast Go. As it's been, we're still on a bit of hiatus from the main show, and but I wanted to give you guys something for this month. So this is another, spin-off kind of episode where we're experimenting with different things and seeing, if you guys like these things or maybe you want us to do more things like this in the future, and what have you. But yeah, we're hoping to have the main show back in possibly next month, so we'll see. But anyway, so without further ado, we're doing something special in today's spin-off episode, and Nintendo Switch is right around the corner, and if I've done everything correctly, this video will be out before the Switch comes out. But before the Switch comes out, I felt it was appropriate to kind of take a moment and to reflect on the Wii U. The Wii U, for all intents and purposes, is pretty much on its deathbed. Once The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild comes out, which Nintendo has confirmed is their last Nintendo-produced Wii U game that they will be releasing, the system is pretty much going to go away. It's a history. Nintendo has this history of kind of dumping its previous console when a new console comes out, and with the Wii U, it's no different. I even think, I'm not entirely sure if this is correct, but I think that they even stopped producing consoles. So at the moment, the Wii U, I think, really is dead. So I thought it'd be appropriate to give a eulogy to the Wii U, or if you, and pardon the pun, maybe let's call it a Wii eulogy. Stupid, but hang in there. So anyway, I have prepared a prepared statement. That's right, a prepared statement. That pretty much just kind of, it's a Wii eulogy. I'll put it that way. But anyway, without further ado, here we go. Wii U. Ah, how we hardly knew thee. I remember the day I first got my Wii U, back in November of 2012. I was still doing my internship at a nearby high school and was at a pretty bad point of my life. I was doubting things and not sure of where my future was heading, but then there was Wii U to help me. The Wii U's launch reminded me that there was fun to be had, and I shouldn't focus too much on the sadness. But it also reminded me how lackluster a console launch can be. The day I opened my Wii U box and connected my system, I was flooded with updates for my console, the games, and more. I had gotten all of my homework done in advance that weekend, on a Saturday no less, to be Wii U ready on the Sunday it launched. And here I was, updating and downloading crap. Once the dust settled, I was finally able to play some games for like 2 hours. It had taken all day to get my system up and running, and I had to wake up early and go to my internship site the next day. I had ended up getting 4 launch titles for Wii U. Nintendo Land, which came with my deluxe edition of the system, New Super Mario Bros. U, Epic Mickey 2, and Zombie U. Nintendo Land was the most fun of all the games, offering up some cool variety that showed the potential the system had. New Super Mario Bros. U, while a great game, was exactly what you'd expect and nothing more. Epic Mickey 2 was horrible for me, and Zombie U felt like a great idea that just didn't follow through. So all in all, my memories of the Wii U's launch was, well, it was okay at the most. I'd realized at that point that when you get a system at launch, the excitement really stems from that one good game that impresses you, in this case Nintendo Land, and the potential of what's to come during the console's lifespan. And Wii U had some damn good games come out on it. A lot of people didn't buy the system, as evident by its sales being the lowest of all the Nintendo consoles, but those that did buy it were exposed to so many great games. Just to name a few, Bayonetta 2, Super Smash Bros., Super Mario 3D World, Mario Kart 8, Pikmin 3, Hyrule Warriors, Star Fox Zero, which I actually have a love-hate relationship with, to be honest, and a lot more. Sure, it wasn't the great success the Wii was, and sure, it ended up being the lowest selling Nintendo console, beating out the GameCube, but Wii U did have heart. It did produce some great games that I, and I'm sure other gamers, will never forget. So, here we are, on the eve of Nintendo Switch's launch, which already is getting trashed for not being a PS4 caliber console of power, but I say we give it a chance. If it's anything like Nintendo's past consoles, we'll have some good memories and fun from it. And isn't that the best things a gamer can wish for from a console? So for now, I raise my non existent glass to the Wii U. Thanks for the memories, and may you rest in peace.